Hey y'all, and welcome back. We talking love and marriage Huntsville. We're gonna recap season 6, episode 17. So while you coming on in, get comfortable, hit that like button, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button as well. Go ahead on and share this with your friends and cousins. List a comment below, cause there's a lot to talk about. Let's get started. Hey y'all, and welcome back. Now it opened up with Mel finished talking with Kiki. They talking about what's going on. Kiki couldn't deny or confirm that was her in the video. I don't know what to say about that. She got lawyers on deck and whatnot, but she can't confirm or deny. I don't know. I think it'd be so much easier to say, "Girl, that wasn't me," but who knows? I don't know. They going through court. She said everything's in place. I guess they gonna roll with it from there. All right, y'all. So the next scene opened up Tisha popping up on Marcel. He's supposed to be renovating their old house, the one that they just moved out of into the apartment from. Remember, that was a little bit of house. It looked like they opened it up pretty good, but the conversation they had in there, it was getting on my nerve because it just came off as fake. They talking about a budget for furniture. This brother had the nerve to say rent to own. Who does that anymore? It's 2023. Ain't nobody renting to own no doggone furniture. And then you paid $3,500 to wrap an old behind car. Yeah, y'all bad with money. Bad, bad, bad. And then you didn't want to disclose how much you paid for that purse you had around your waist. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. That was just, to me, a fake conversation altogether. And I guess she tried to slip in the lawsuit on him, but he shut that down too. It wasn't a lawsuit, it was a deposition. He wasn't trying to go there, and I guess she can pick up on his cues, because when he said that, she backed all the way down, didn't say nothing else, and she rather them just argue about money, about who got what and what they doing with their money. I just don't know what to say for these two. They need to find them a real storyline. I mean, a real storyline. Okay, so now this next scene, you got Tiffany and Stormy. They talking about the baby reveal. Stormy loved the thought that Tiffany reached out to her to help her plan this baby reveal. So of course she gonna show up, and y'all just pay attention. Every time she comes somewhere, it look like she's trying to put on some clothes. She want to look like somebody. She's now beginning to try to look like money. That's her trying to fight for that male spot. Bless her heart. She don't know she got Tisha on the other hand trying to fight for it too. They funny together. But in the midst of this, at the venue where they're gonna have this baby reveal, tell me why Stormy couldn't do nothing but talk about everybody else. She talked about Marceau and Tisha with that Black Expo and what all she had to deal with and how she ain't talked to Tisha. Then she gonna talk about Kiki when Tiffany tell her, yeah, I invited Kiki. And she's like, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure just whatever. Being shady. That's what she was doing. She was being shady. And the sad part about it is when Tiffany began to try to talk about what's going on with her and Lou, you can see that Stormy really do want to try to be a friend. She just don't know how to. Somebody need to take her back to the drawing board and teach her how to be a friend. Things will be a little bit different then. But as it stands right now, yeah, Stormy needs some help. She don't know how to be a friend. Now we come to this date night with the Scotts and the Fletchers. Okay, I like the way Nell called them out saying y'all didn't include nor invite us to this Black Business Expo. And then Marceau, he got to be the brains, right? He gonna tell Chris Fletcher, I don't know what you do. How he gonna lie to this man in his face when he don't work with him? You get what I'm saying? And then gonna tell Nell, I thought you were just his pretty wife. Tisha knew this woman had a daycare. She said it. It's the way she described it. I hold daycare. Yeah, she got a daycare, and she's had it for 29 years. So she's been in business longer than both of y'all combined. Okay? So don't play with these people. And then you want to discuss the Holts. Well, they were the Holts back then. They're not the Holts now. But talking about where are they now? Want to discredit what they've done for y'all. Keep in mind, it was the Holts that helped y'all get scoped. And it was Miss Vanessa who stayed on after Martell sold. It was their connections that y'all got the little bitty work that you got. And that, because now y'all haven't completed a project yet. But you want to talk about other folks. And then want to say Mel sell t-shirts. He really don't know. This woman has so much going on for her. It's more than just t-shirts, bruh. But that's the way he chose to depict Melody Cherie and Martell Holt, not giving them no type of credit for the jump off that they gave them. Yeah, you shaded, bruh. You shaded. And then they're going to wrap up the evening with Tisha asking about cheating. What is going on with this chick? If somebody mentioned cheating to her about her husband, she would accuse him of trying to destroy her marriage. But yet, she can ask any and everybody else about theirs. She's a strange chick. Okay, so the next scene now is they showing up at the baby reveal. And they get there, nothing's done. Lord have mercy. Balloons weren't up, food wasn't done, tables weren't set. It was a lot that needed to be done, bless her heart. But the gag for me was Stormy relished in the thought or the idea of that Tiffany reached out to her to help plan the baby reveal. But what did you do, Stormy? You ain't do nothing. You went there and put on some gloves. Where were you in the preparation of all of this beforehand? That's what I want to know. But you want to talk about a double gag? Tell me why when Melody walked through the door, Melody spoke. That's what she do. She spoke to Stormy. Why this girl pretending to ramble in her purse as if she didn't hear Mel? As if that was going to stop Mel or make Mel say something, get out of character, whatever the case may be. However, Mel kept it pushing. Mel ain't wasting time. And I don't blame her. That wasn't necessary. Honey Storm was looking for a moment and sure didn't get it. Okay, so now we coming up on the last scene of the night. You got Nell and Mel talking. And Nell decides to tell Mel about the dinner that she had with the Scotts. And I'm going to tell you something that bothered me the most of the time with her talking about this. She kept calling Tisha Tish as if they was close friends. I had an issue with that, but I digress. I'm going to move on. But she told Mel everything Marceau was saying about how he didn't feel like he needed to pay Mel or pay anybody, or especially Martell, because they weren't professional enough, or that they hadn't been in business long enough, or he don't want to put somebody up there selling T-shirts when he's selling T-shirts himself. But you know what? I like the way Mel held her composure. Mel said what she had to say. And there was an actual drop the mic moment in this situation with her talking to Nell. And I hope Nell paid attention too. I hope she caught the same thing, because I don't know about Nell right now.
Marcel said that he didn't say. Talking about me? Well, we all got into this conversation of who spoke, who didn't speak. And he just brought up he just didn't feel like he should have to pay anybody to speak, especially you all. He didn't think you guys were professional enough. And he specifically said if anybody was going to get paid, it should have been Maurice or Edith Stormy, because their business been open longer. And I said, well, I don't know if I totally agree.
If we're gonna not throw jabs, then let's not throw jabs, because we all can throw some jabs. Like I could say, well, I don't want to be on a stage or participate in an expo with people calling themselves business people who have a $5-point-something million lawsuit for fraud.
Well, y'all, that was the drop the mic moment for me. She done put coins and checks in their pockets, as she said, because she had a vision and she had a dream. Okay? And it's true. Those are facts. This is all her. So I thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Share it with your friends and cousins. We'll be here on the next one.